Hey everybody, how's it going? So today we're going to be doing another store overview, and as you can see by the giant billboard in front of you, we are going to be looking at Dick's Sporting Goods, and it's part 1. So, hang in there. There are a couple parts to this video. So let's get started with this one, shall we? Alright, as we walk in, they have a really cool retractable door that kind of goes like that. And as you can see, there are a pile of masks on the floor. That's unfortunate. They should have put a better table on, but the store is still very inviting. Very cool. Now, when you enter on the left side, they have a surprisingly significant clothing department, which I was not expecting. I was expecting more sport stuff instead of like a clothing store with like clearance right in front. But let's just go to the left and we should start to see some sporting stuff in the back. But before we do, being that we are in Florida, there is our university sports stuff. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at this very cool hat. Awesome, perfect for Florida, from Quicksilver. As you can see, the symbol. Okay, so they have some empty shelves, but as we pan to the right, we can see all the Florida stuff. They have this really cute little Florida baby with the Florida Gators symbol on it. Very awesome looking with the signature orange and blue colors. I just had to check the texture of it. And as we continue panning over, they have mask and a University of Miami shirt, as well as UCF right there. Go Knights. Okay, but the first thing that caught my attention was all these water bottles, specifically Gatorade. So, fun fact, Gatorade was developed by the University of Florida. So yeah, it is a local innovation here in Florida that we are very proud of. So go get some Gatorade. It is tasty, it is yummy, it is a thirst quencher, and it will fill you full of electrolytes. Even Michael Jordan drinks it. Be like Mike. So get yourself this amazing looking Gatorade squeeze bottle to refill yourself up. If not, get yourself one by Under Armour. It doesn't have to be Gatorade at this point. You can fill it with whatever liquid you want, as long as it's delicious and it makes you feel good. So now we're into the more colorful bottles, which is great. If you don't want just like a dull gray or white or black bottle, you have these multicolored, all colors of the rainbow. There's also the branded Dick's Sporting Goods bottle if you want, but they dedicated a whole section to the super expensive yet very well made Yeti coolers, mugs, lunch boxes, a bunch of stuff. I have one myself. They are actually very good quality, all metal, stainless steel, super insulating. I didn't know this, they had ice packs. So if you need a Yeti ice pack, because I guess they make way better ice than everyone else. But one thing I really liked about the Yeti section was all the mugs with lids on it, like literally a mug with a handle, which is super nice. We have more of the traditional like tumblers there. That's what I have. And as we pan over to the right, you can get Yeti merch, Yeti hats. I don't know if their hat is as insulating as the mugs, but you can give it a try. And don't forget about Fido and the Yeti dog bowl, because it's fine for them to leave their food out for hours and you want it to stay warm or cold. So now we have these actually very cool lunch boxes. I was actually considering getting one. Again, if their insulation is as good as their mugs, it must be an extremely good cooler. Now, if you think we're done with the Yeti section, Ta-da! Now we're into the big boy Yeti stuff, the coolers. So these things are super good, super well made, great quality, but at a cost. Remember that they're expensive for a reason, because they're great. So as you can see right there, the toughest coolers on 2 wheels, the Tundra Hall, and they have this actually really nice color combination here of like a baby blue and a sand beige color. I don't know if that's a Yeti chair, but it looks really cool. Kind of looks like a wheelchair though. But now we're into the more interesting part of the store, which is the kids section. They have a bunch of these balls here in the center. Now these are the types of balls that you would consistently lose as a kid because one of your friends was being a dope and threw it over the fence and you never saw that ball again. That's why parents get kids these balls, so that when they lose them, they don't feel like they lost a genuine, you know, super cool basketball that one of a kind and like 30 bucks. Nope, they lost a $5 ball, and that's what they should be losing as a kid. They also have those frisbees there if you want to get them a cheap frisbee that's fun to use and okay if they lose or break it. Now here is a section that would make Forrest Gump blush. It is the ping pong section. Here we have the ping pong balls, the ping pong rackets, I guess that's what you call it, paddles. My bad, they're called paddles, and these are a bunch of ping pong balls there, as well as you can get yourself a custom table tennis table, as well as instructions on how to buy a table. Nice job, Dix. Now as we move forward, my wife lovingly called these arrows for darts for a dartboard. So these arrows, as she calls them, are great for playing darts. They're literally called playing darts. So I've never played darts. I think maybe I did once with like a kid's version of it. I wasn't very good at it, but it's a pretty cool game. They also have this like board on like table games and trampolines as a kid runs by, and cornhole, very cool thing. My dad's getting into that, so that's kind of cool. And actually this is the wiffle ball and baseball. I used to have one as a kid. It's super fun actually to play. So I mean, if you were gonna get your kid any like sport thing as a kid, get him a little baseball bat and a baseball. It's super fun. And they have kickballs, very, you know, regulation kickballs, and of course Florida's favorite sport, hockey. But I think this is not ice hockey, this is like street hockey. So now we're up to the football section. They have a wall of balls there, but before we head to the wall of balls, we'll take a look at another thing that my wife lovingly calls armor. So this is football. This is football armor. Okay, it's actually a football uniform. It's like the underclothes they wear. I was never into like sports, so I don't know the exact name of it. But I guess we'll call it armor for now. It does look very cool. So as we pan over, there's of course Nike makes some Under Armour there. Well, there you go, Under Armour armor. But yes, very cool. It comes in black and white. Very nice looking and very good quality. And as we pan over to the right, there's some more just t-shirts there, I guess you put under your uniform. And we have arrived to the wall of balls of football. So these are very cool. It comes in like it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors of football. I'm sure they have a regulation one somewhere in there, but again, I wasn't very much into football, so I'm not quite sure. And again, this is the heavy armor for football, as my wife calls it. Very cool. And duffel bag to store all your armor in. And finally, before we end the video, we're gonna take a look at the gloves. Very cool. You can't fight in football without your armor and your gloves. So with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video so much, and if you did, please leave a comment and check out these other videos we have here as well. Have a good one. Take care.